What's up everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. I am on vacation right now. It's not going so well. I have a fever. I'm all plugged up, as you guys can probably hear, in a bathroom in Croatia. So the vacation is not going very well, but editor Jordan works away in the background to get a video for you guys. So today we have the $320 PowerFest and the $22 PowerFest. Big bounties. We fired up the stream pretty late on this day and we ended up making a pretty big run. So thank you guys so much for watching it. Without further ado, enjoy the video.
So, was playing off stream again, planning to fire up for a short session if I ran deep, and we are deep. We're doing big things. This is the 320 PowerFest. We are 7 of 106. We have $671 in bounties, which is insane. That's a lot in bounties, so we're going to make our best attempt at getting a victory here. We also have some other tables on the go on the side. I actually had the 109 Terminator as well. Can't go for the bounty now. Board is too spicy. I have to check. I had the 109 Terminator. I was like 10 of 21 in the intro. And then there was a jam for 10 big blinds. Or like 11. I had 8s in the big blind. They jammed in the cutoff. Small blind just called, who had me covered. And then I overjammed, and the small blind had kings. So busted that one for like a $600 cash or so with my bounties. 8 of 102 here. How much is up top in this bird? It is 7.7K plus bounties. Should be about 15,000 for the win. That is a chunk of change. We're going to rejam here with the 2s. Put it all in. Against King Jack. Hold it. Deuce. Ace is fine. Buried, no sweat. All right, back over to the 9s here in the 109 PowerFest. With a knockout in play, our opponent raises off 18 bigs, 17.5. And we're obviously willing to go with it with our pair of 9s at this point. Against King Queen, all right. We need a king would work, or an 8 would have worked as well, but no dice. No dice. We're gonna 4-bet the aces, obviously, in our 109 bullet 2. Can we make it bullet 3? Is it allowed? All right, 2 bullets. That's the end of our journey. 109, 6-max KO. Not our tournament, clearly. It's letting us know, not our tournament, man. Oh, but the 6s get a call on the big blind from Donkey Teeth. We see an Ace-Jack-8 board. Not very good for our 6s, but at the same time, this is the sort of board that typically favors our raising range under the gun. Think about it. We raise like 5s plus here probably, and then a lot of like broadways and suited broadways. So this smashes us, and it hits them less. So I still like c-bet bluffing. They call. Now I will just check. And interesting river. Because clubs miss, all the straight draws miss, like 9-10, 9-queen, 10-queen, king-queen. We don't block any of those hands, and it also makes it less likely that they have a jack. So I think we have a decent hero call candidate here in that we don't block any of those things, and I don't think they're ever betting an 8 here for value. So I think we actually have the perfect hero call hand. I'm going to go for it. And there it is. There it is, chat. There it is. Going to go up to the Jack-10 suited and shove it. So if any of you guys have been watching Matty, what's Matty's story today? What's he doing as we double it up against the King-9, excuse me. Feels good, man. 74,000 in the 22. 6-8-9, which is fun. We have the double gutter here, guys. I am going to bet. I think our hand is actually good enough that we could bet and call a jam because we can sometimes hit a queen or a 10. We can definitely hit a jack and almost always hit a 7 to make the best hand. So we'll bet call. Ace-7. There's the jack. Boom. Nailed it. Easy street, man. Come on, chat. Easy street. 136,000. I am actually going to 3-bet here. This is a wide hand to 3-bet. But I like it because most of the time they're going to fold. And when they don't, we're going to have to get it in. But they have a bounty on their head as well, which is a nice overlay. So we're going to play this pretty aggressively. And it works out. We end up just flopping top pair with the second nut kicker. And we'll bet it in there. It's Queen 10, and we get it done, guys. A 550 bounty coming our way. First one in the tournament, and we're up to 190,000. Let's go down to the 320, though. We see a min raise here. We're going to call it the 6-8. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. This is very fun. Flop the gut shot, and flop the flush draw, and flop a board that benefits us more than them. It's perfect. Perfect spot for the check raise. They have a nice $158 bounty, so if they want to rumble here, so be it. We'll do it. But I think it's just a great spot to try and get them, you know, just semi-bluff here, basically. Like, if they fold, great. You know, we pick up 100,000 chips. That's a lot. If they get it in, so be it. Let's do it. You know, let's roll against those overpairs or whatever. Up here, squeeze. If we squeeze, we can't fold if it goes all in, all in. Yeah, I'm just going to call, actually. I think that's a little bit better to just call. We want this flop on this table. Ooh, and a jam for 90,000, 30 big blinds. Goes jam, call, then we call, I think, and we're in tough spots. And call. All right, so there's $11 in bounties here. We'd have to invest 28 big blinds. Thing is, I just think this is going to be almost every pair, you know, which really puts us with some decent equity. 84,000 to win 136. I think we got to gamble here, chat. Is it gamble time, chat? I think it's gamble time. Come on. Let's go. Against ace king. Oh, that's a great flop. That's a bad turn. That's a good river, man. Let's go. Getting it done with the flush, the double knockout, and a huge stack in this tournament now. 320K. It's just the 22 version, but you know, you start with 50,000. We're 6x pretty early in this. I'm going to go for a small bet here. This is always a fun situation. The deuce 5-8, where they can have all three of the sets. We can only have two of the sets. They can have all of the suited combos of two pairs, whereas we have none of them. But our hand also benefits from protection, tens, so I like going for the bet. They check raise, and we'll call. We'll see a turn. Beautiful turn. Cuts down on the combos of full houses. You know, there's less 8-5s, there's less 5 deuces, there's less pocket 5s, which is what we want to see. So more likely we have the best hand. And all the straight draws like 9-7, 9-6, 7-6, 7-4, 6-4, 4-3, ace-4, ace-3, all of those missed, right? Which is great. So I'm going to go for a bet on the turn here. They call ace on the river. So 3-4 gets there. Ace-3 and ace-4 just made top pair, but they're probably not going to bet. Check. I will check. Disappointing, man. Disappointing hand to see the ace-8 on the river. But that's okay. We're still alive. We have a very strong hand here with ace-9. Worth an all-in against this player, and this player. So, yeah. We're going to re-jam against this no matter what. When this player jams, it's still going to be a call here. They have 138 on their head, 118 here. That's going to be committed. This is a wide range. Just got to gamble on the spot for bounties. So let's do it. They fold. Wow. There you go. And we hit a 9 because we're very lucky. Are we? We are. Whoa, man. Whoa. We got a $138 bounty. That's $809 in bounties earned. Pocket tens. Do it, Chico. Do it, man. Now, what do we do here? If we limp, the door is open for us to come over the top. Okay, I'm going to limp. Hope they go all in. If they go all in, then we can go over the top. But they limp along, which is just so annoying. It's okay. We still should have the best hands. No one panic, but it's annoying. Hold. Let's go. We got another bounty. Another $118, chat. We're doing it. We have pocket eights, which we'd go all in against both of these players for... This is going very well, man. $930 in bounties. This is a lot. We have a big stack in a big tournament. Do it, horse. Do it, man. Now's your time. Here we go. Let's make it both of you. I don't mind. Okay. Against tens? All right, all right, all right. All those chips we just gained, we lost them back down to 378, but still in a fine spot. There's an all-in for a $200 bounty, guys, so we will rumble for this. Unless one of these big stacks get involved, but they don't, so good luck us. Hopefully they just have like 9s or 8s or something. Ace-jack is fine if we hit this and hold. We've done it again. We might be running good. That's another $200 bounty coming away. We are feeling good, man. 1125 in bounties. 1,125 in bounties. This is our tournament, dude. This is the one, man. All right. We got some more bits coming in from Clovis. 400 bits. Thank you, man. All right, they do move all in, so we'll call. They have aces. So that's a nice hand. Okay. I don't feel too bad about losing there. I think that's all right. I will respect the loss. Aces on the bubble. Now, I don't really want to 3-bet get this in for 33 big blinds against an early position raise. Their bounty isn't very big as well, so I'm just going to start with a call here with ace-queen. And he plans on big live events coming up soon, WSP. Mostly just online, dude. Not going to be playing any live events if I can help it. Just focusing on the online grind. Kind of an interesting spot here. Let me close this table and take my seat again, see if that helps. No. Interesting, because we have top pair, top kicker, but it's a very draw-heavy, juicy board with 3 spades. Djibouti dropping the 15 months. Good luck today, Jamie. Thank you, Djibouti. So we call 5 on the turn. It's getting dicey. It's a dicey spot. So many bad potential rivers, obviously. You know, like a spade, a jack, a 10, a king. And they could just have an overpair here, too. Right? That's, of course, possible. They could have 8s. They could have 9s. I'm going to call and then make some reads on the river, which is a brick. I'm very tempted to fold to a bet, honestly. I just don't know how much horse is going to triple barrel here, especially given 2 off the bubble. They check. I think I actually would have folded to a jam, which would have put them on a very narrow range, but I just don't see very many triple barrels. They have king, jack, and they give up. And that should be illuminating. If they give up with that hand on the river, it means they're not bluffing very much on the river. You know, that's a perfect bluffing candidate, so that's a pretty good flop. The raise will call. They're going to have a lot of bluffs here, and when they have bluffs, we want to let them continue. Hopefully that king doesn't kill our action, but they're probably still going to call a jam on the river. We're going to shove over that. They only have 35,000 left. I don't think there's any point in calling. And we're going to beat a flush draw, and we're going to get a 1375 bounty, which is going to put us in the salmon felt now. Definitely a check raise spot here. On the jack 9-9, can put a lot of pressure on him. And we are 1 off the money here, so opening the ace-6. Check raise gets called. Good bluff spot. We have hearts, man. Trust us. We have hearts. We have the hearts. You don't want to do this, never lose. Our raise got through, by the way. Okay, the story is over. I've had enough. The story is done. I'm in Berlin until mid-May, man. Mushroomist. Good to see you. That's the best I can do as a... We get lucky again. Come on, man. We got the $11 bounty, and we got the chips. We obviously didn't want to call, but it worked out. Raise got through, which is amazing. We'll take that down. Defend with the queen 10. Let's see a flop. Deuce 4-6. Interesting. They have a big bounty as well. We obviously don't hit this at all, but we can put bubble pressure on them here. And they should have like a lot of things that just don't have pairs. So I'm going to go for a one-time check raise a Reno, which is wide, but we can represent 6s, 4s, 2s, 3, 5, 6, 4, 6 deuce, 4 deuce. Like, we're going to defend really wide here. And we hit this more than them. So I'm targeting their non-pair hands, right? Like, I don't think we're going to get 7s through aces to fold here, but I think they have enough non-pair hands, and there's enough bubble pressure where I like going for the check raise. Also, this bounty is pretty big. So when turn just peels off a queen, we might be able to get the money. But they fold, which is great. You know, perfect. That was the intention. That's what we wanted to happen. On to the next hand. Slow dog, you got to think, is the shortest stack in the tournament at this point. You would assume. Black aces opens. I think we have a jam here. 217 bounty. They open for under 30 big blinds, and it's the bubble. We have a jam. Good luck us, yo. Called by kings. And half our stack, just like that, is gone, dude. We're down to 269,000, chat. Waking up into the big one, but no regrets on that. I think that's okay. Because slow doke in the big blind. The door is going to be closed for them. Oh, we're in the money now. Never mind. This is a jam. We're in the money, you guys. 326 cashed. We don't have to worry about the bubble. They're opening extremely wide with this bounty in play, and this bounty is going to come along. So basically, how's our equity against this really wide opening range? Really good with 6s. And we want a chance at that 217. But it's most likely going to go 3 ways here. We need a heart. Oh, it's a heart. Let's go. We get the 217 bounty. We're back to just under 600K. What a swing, dude. And we keep the biggest bounty in the tournament, 1343. That is massive, dude. That is massive. Got a call here. 15 big blind shove, 118 in bounties. King, jack, we call. Hold it. No heart. There's the heart. Can't do it. We don't get the call here, and we're down to 365. We don't get that bounty. Obviously got a rumble for it there. We are in the money. Red felt hype. Double red felt, guys. Let's go. All right, all right, all right. We have pocket 4s here. I don't think a jam. I think it's risking too much, especially with our big bounty. So we'll call. See a flop, and it's a terrible flop for our hand. So just check fold now. Come on, hold set of 4s. Who's the dono? $10 dono from Dan. Thank you, man. I'll get to the message 1 second. We just got a set here, though. Bet get a call. 5 on the river. I'm actually going to bet again here and then fold to a raise. I don't think they have very many straights. they do have a straight. They have 8s. There you go. That is unfortunate. We lose a bunch of chips. Not a lot you can do there, though. Bottom set, I think it's worth the value bet on the river, especially with what they're representing, checking back. Having a lot of weak 1 pairs, having some ace highs and stuff like that. Too bad. Now we have king, queen of hearts. Horse goes for the open. This is going to be a rejam. 351 cash, 1343 in bounties. But this is a very strong hand. If Chico gets it in, it's kind of interesting. But they fold. So now we're going to jam and hope we can double up through horse here. Call by ace queen. GG guys, out in 38th position. 1694 is our final score in that one. We're out of the 320. We are in the money of this 22 PowerFest, but obviously not as exciting as the 320. One of these days, we'll close it out, man. We'll finish off the job. Let's try and win this. Ace king down here. Call. Against king 8, that's an ace on the flop. Whew. Spin a stack, Dottie, come on. Up to $500,000. Get back to us with 10s. We're going to raise it up to 30K. Get a call. Not the flop we were dreaming of. We have 2 overs. Did flop a gut shot, though, so we have some potential to improve our hand, but wasn't our dream. Check back. 6 in the turn. Doesn't change anything about the boards. I think we have a hand that's good enough to call at least 1 bet here. And probably just 1 bet if we brick the river, because we block a lot of the straight draws we want them to have, like a king 10 or an ace 10. Or like a, 10-7. They can't have those as much because we have 2 in our hand, right? So, not a great situation. When you block all the things you want them to have, it's not great. But they actually still did have one of the 2 remaining 10s, 10-7. They didn't bluff the river. It, of course, would have worked against our hand, but they didn't know we had our hand, and we'll take it down. Good stuff. We got the max. Call it off here with the ace-10 against the 11 big blind jam. They hit an ace-7 for the chop. No mas, dude. No mas. We lose all those chips we just gained and then some more. I think I'm going to raise, call the small blind, and raise fold to this stack. That $10 bounty is just so useless, It's just not enough money. You could just shove for 13, but I like saving my stack. Gets a potential call here. And then obviously calling this stack because, it's 1/3 of the amount of chips or so of the big blind. But irrelevant because we flop a flush draw. So this is fun for everyone. It's 62K. We will call a jam, and if they just call here, we probably jam turn because they don't have very many aces that just call pre. So it's mostly going to be 5x, 3x, and we can get all of that to fold, I think, by jamming turn. But irrelevant. Take it down. 10-5, we're going to fold. Ace 8 on the button. This is our moment, chat. We've gotten short. We see another open from Yan West, who's the chip leader on this table. Still think it's a rejam here. For 8 big blinds, 8.7. Strong enough hand. They're going to be opening a wide enough range where we're profitable with ace 8. So let's give it a go and hope for the spin up here. Against 6s, we're flipping. A little jack ball. No jack ball, GG. And that is going to be the end of the day, an unplanned stream.
Thank you guys so much for checking it out. We didn't get that 320 win. I'm trying hard, you guys. We're going to win this tournament one day, but not today. If you guys like the video, please drop a subscribe. Anything you want to say down in the comments below. I'm going to get some rest and get this nose cleaned up. Until next time, we'll see you later.